I saw some of you wanted me to make a video about NoFap relapse and what you should do if you end up relapsing. Here are some tips you can use if you end up relapsing. Let me know in the comments which topic you want me to cover next or anything else you guys want. Let's get started. Relapse might make you feel like no one else shares your issues or understands what you are going through. Just like when you first got into treatment, remember that you met others struggling with addiction like you. To get back on track after a relapse, go easy on yourself. Remember that long-term sobriety is a process and not an end goal. Every long-term process will have setbacks along the way. Addiction recovery is hard, which is why many avoid facing their issues. But you went through the process and faced your challenges. There is no shame in having a setback. Now, you can come back better than before. Shame and self-blame will not be helpful after a relapse. Admit that a relapse happened and work towards figuring out what caused your relapse. Here are a few steps you should take if you end up relapsing in NoFap. Step 1. Evaluate. When a relapse occurs, it is important to take a step back and evaluate what led to it. Common triggers for relapses include stress, boredom, and exposure to sexually suggestive material. Once you have identified your triggers, you can work to avoid or manage them in the future. For example, if stress is a trigger, you may want to explore ways to reduce stress, such as through exercise, meditation, or therapy. If boredom is a trigger, you may want to find new hobbies or activities to keep yourself occupied. It's also important to remember that relapsing does not mean you have failed. It's a normal part of the process for many people, and it's important to be kind to yourself and focus on moving forward. Remind yourself of the benefits of NoFap and why you started the journey. If you have a support system, lean on them for motivation and accountability. Stay motivated and start again. It's also important to note that NoFap is a personal choice and it's not appropriate for everyone. It's important to listen to your body and to do what feels right for you. Many of the triggers above are related to negative emotions, which are fueled by fatigue, poor diet, and general feeling lousy. Strengthening your health is among the best ways to reinforce your sobriety resolve. Stop making "but I have so much to keep up with" excuses and get your 7-9 hours of sleep every night. Take regular stretching and leisure breaks, including at least one full day a week off from work. Use regular exercise to improve your moods, strength, and motivation, and if you've been living on empty calories and coffee, get more protein, fresh produce, and whole grains in your diet starting today. Don't rush through your meals, either. Take time to eat slower, savoring every bite. This also prevents stomachaches and obesity by making it easier to know when you're full. Step 2. Make barriers. To begin, eliminate any adult material from your phone and unfollow any female models you follow. Additionally, block inappropriate content in your browser settings. While it may not seem significant, it's important to remember that the goal is to reduce easy access to pornographic or inappropriate content. Making it slightly more difficult to access such content may give you a moment to reconsider and stop. Step 3. Practice the art of letting go. Many an addiction is born from perfectionism and a desperate desire to bring everything under control. When that proves impossible, the perfectionist reacts with bitterness and despair that can make self-medication. The practice of letting go refers to the ability to release negative thoughts, emotions, and attachments. It involves recognizing that certain things or situations are beyond our control and learning to accept them without resistance. This can be applied to many areas of life. Step 4. Find a higher purpose to live for. Believing in something bigger than yourself is excellent insurance against a life wasted in bad feelings and mindless activities. If you're in a 12-step program, you already know about consulting with your higher power. But even if you have no use for religion, there are sure to be things you feel strongly about, such as keeping others from suffering from addiction the way you did. Find some way to get involved in advancing your favorite cause. A good way to start is by joining a group and finding power in numbers. Always remember that you're not alone on your journey. Find people that you can talk to in the hard times. If you really don't have any, you can go to Reddit's NoFap community for more advice. See their journey and how they have changed their lives by doing the NoFap journey. If you want me to make more videos about NoFap and my personal journey, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this.